was looking enough. There's a process going on down there. It's about to interfere at that flow. So we're going to block it all over. Oh, that was Charlie Beach.
I don't know if this has gone live. I had it on private, so I've actually start. Yeah, people do. One sec. Are you live? I don't know. Public. I think it's. Oh, I think that's fine now. There we go. We've done it. I wasn't live before.
So, Street Hawk wasn't live. If you're watching on a PC, please bring both of us up. Street Hawk and myself. Put us in smaller windows. So
Can you do that on the? Oh, on the PC, yeah.
And when we actually split up and look at different things, you'll be able to see both of it.
You know, most people who watch these watch them on the TV according to the stats.
And apparently most people watch it on TV. So you can't think about TV unless you set it up on your PC and then beam it from your PC. So there's another option. You do have the option of picking and choosing which audio you listen to. You can either listen to me rabbiting on with a load of bullshit, or Street Hawk is often silent and just lets the protest do the talking.
We're not far away now, are we? I'm not sure if I can hear them actually. Can you?
I can't hear them, but
I thought I could hear a drum.
We're at the junction. Just on the left side. They're meeting down a Shipley park. We might actually be able to get there by going down there.
So hopefully it's still set correctly. I think I'm about to reset everything, so I don't know if it's 1080.
This is beautiful traditional work.
We're running a bit late. They're supposed to start 12:30, meet at 12. A car went past, a police car, we're going woo-woo, but I doubt if it's anything to do with it. Oh look, there it is. Oh, we're here already. Pitching.
And here we are. And there's Milo.
Of course. Not many here, is there?
Why is that?
I got fucking bed last night, took too hot.
That's not a very good idea.
No, it's not.
You want to get yourself one of those Dyson cool things.
Yeah, but unfortunately...
Just get a USB one out, that's all I have.
What I have.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Enough.
Yes, but you're a ginger. God doesn't like gingers. That's why you're in a big coat.
It's because I've got some hair on my head.
You haven't. You've only got a little thin bit.
Straight out of the smooth dome.
What's that big bald patch there?
Oh, you can't see it, can you?
You can.
No, you can't see
You
it.
can
That's
go.
why the hair's long,
Just
innit?
yeah. It doesn't disguise it.
Coming back now.
Oh,
I heard the siren.
yeah. Well, you did, but I presume that it wasn't to do with this. There's not many here, is there? Yeah, but I never thought there would be, because do you remember last time they did it on a Saturday? A lot didn't turn up then, and that was a Saturday. So, you know, midweek,
Are you doing Manchester?
Right, there's something going on. Apparently.
But there's about... I've asked about 15 people for doing Manchester. They've all gone, is there something on? So I don't think it's going to be particularly big. I actually can't find the...
I'll Google it, but I don't like doing it in the evening. Not because I'm bothered about the protest. It's coming out of Manchester. It's full of druggers. Well, no, it's the druggers and stuff. You know what I mean? You just feel
like
safe.
What Charlie Beach has got like a fucking ninja protecting at all times. Like,
I know, but I mean,
just go to, what's it called? Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah.
And just wander around there and see how long it takes someone to rub your bald head.
No, no, but I have gone there. You know, when I went the other week, I didn't feel safe.
Yeah.
Apparently, a bloke was saying people were watching me just walking beside this on. I didn't notice them, but a bloke said after, you know, a long time after the protest. I mean, it's
Probably thought
easy.
you were Charlie Beach.
Well, no, they're suspicious of anyone, and it just doesn't feel safe.
You do look a little bit like a cop.
Well, he's already been accused of it,
Of what?
being Charlie Beach.
Of being Charlie Beach?
Yeah, some
Do they not
people.
know what Charlie Beach looks like?
Well, I think it's because
I'm
of
not being funny. Monday don't look out like Charlie Beach.
shaved head, though, innit? People look different on camera. I mean, I've seen a lot of celebrities, and you'd have a shock when you see them in real life.
I've met Charlie a couple of times. I've seen him a couple of times. There's a lad in London who is a press photographer, yeah, who looks pretty much identical to Charlie Beach, and it's an absolute. He must have an absolute nightmare if he shoots in Manchester.
Yeah.
Because he honestly.
Well,
looks,
anywhere, because people spot him.
He's a spitting image of Charlie Beach.
I mean, to be fair, in some ways it's more than expected, but I was surprised the factory's still open. That's what I thought, they'd have just emptied it.
They don't care. Well, these lot, the Teledyne, they've always got a police car. You know, the police van parked outside.
Yeah, somebody said.
He's parked out there constantly. He's parked out there all the time.
Yes, I know, so.
I'm going to go for a wander down today and see if someone told me it's full of spy cameras.
Where?
That police van.
I'll have a look. Be careful though, photographing.
Yeah, I want
Because you know the thing is, when Pat's see, he'll defend you.
Yeah.
But them police has already had to go at him, and we could actually get a bit. They could be funny with us.
Yeah, well they will.
Yeah.
I say they don't fuck about on that prescription thing. They don't fuck about on that prescription law.
They make
that,
prescription.
no, I mean national security.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's.
Prohibited, sorry.
I mean, Martin Michael argued it didn't apply, and I wasn't 100% sure. But I'm not the ones arguing. But Pat said, "Oh yeah, it's fine for us." I mean, I am purposely didn't film the building, well, not much. And I presume it's if you're filming the building directly to scout, but you just don't want to risk it.
It's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, especially when you've got zoom lenses.
Yeah, well, that's it.
And there's no Pat here.
I got told, basically, the rule is Google Street View. If it's at the same level as Google Street View, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if it's like...
But a policeman might not know. I mean, they're not legal experts. They might go, right, we'll have you.
Well,
And you're in...
They nearly arrested people, but not due to that, but due to the police officer didn't know about the... You know when there's a protest? You know when there's a protest, if you're a journalist, you don't have to, you know, when they put a section on it,
Yeah.
you don't get caught up in the section.
But they're not legal experts. I mean, that's his thing.
She didn't even know that.
Sometimes, yeah, but to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't expect the police to be legal experts on it, because they're going to have to cover everything.
Well, it's a lot of different laws.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right for, you know, I mean, you'll cover it because you're a journalist, so you'll know it like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
But how many police are going to come across it? Probably once in a blue moon.
Other than if you're Pat.
Yeah, but I think that's why it's safer when Pat say, "Oh,
The mad lady from...
come out warm."
The mad lady from... Where did you go the other day? Castleford.
Oh yeah.
She's just arrived.
Which one? They're all mad there.
The one with the white, long white dress and the
The one who fancied me.
The one who fancies you, that wants to put a big sex toy up your bottom.
Oh, I'm going to be in problem. I'll have problems today to Milo. Didn't you see that? Oh God, I never thought I'd see her again.
I've not even posted that set yet because I had the fucking computer die on me.
Well, we're going to have, apparently that lady was, so she ain't going to be too. You know the one who talked about sticking things up my bottom?
I don't remember that.
Oh no, she did. She came up because I was winding her
That one
up.
you got like face to face with? Like
Yeah.
when you were like there and there?
Yeah, she whacked the camera and everything. And I told her, you see, you know what annoyed me was? The others could have told her. There was enough from Leeds and they sacrificed them. They just said, oh, you know, they could have turned to her and said, and the others, them two are just filming. Yeah, they might be arseholes, but they're not going to do. No, that'd be fair enough. You know, if they said to me, I'm an arsehole, that's a fair enough comment. You know what I mean? It's not a wrong comment. But when they stood there and stayed silent, I thought, you've actually sacrificed them people. They didn't need to, because that should have been the dullest protest going. Because it was turn up, a couple of hours, go home, that's it. And yet they just allowed them to make fools of themselves. And I thought,
there was a lot of shit going on all the time at that protest.
yeah, and it should have been the deadest, dullest protest going. There weren't many there. It was midweek, dead, should have been, and yet they just allowed themselves to make fools. And it's probably got more views than anything last. It's ridiculous.
Well, I'm gonna, you know, the photos from that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that probably tonight. You know, because it's the actual vote in Parliament.
I thought it was Thursday. Oh, is it Thursday today?
No, it's Wednesday today.
Is it? I thought they were talking about
it. There's 2 votes. There's Yvette Cooper's vote today, which is the Parliament vote. Then it's in Lords tomorrow.
Right.
But the one that Yvette Cooper did, it was because it's outside Yvette Cooper's office. So.
Yeah. But they've got that legal thing on Friday, so I don't understand the law.
It's a legal challenge on Friday, so I think the soonest it can come in is on Saturday.
Right. Then again, if they, I mean, I'm guessing it'll get through because I don't think there'll be a few MPs, Labour, I think, will vote against. So I don't understand it, but
as I said, the UN has said that they shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I just think, well, you see, even if you're, at my argument, even if you're very pro-Palestinian, I would not support the pro-Palestinian action because to me, they're turning the public against them. And I'm surprised, and I think it could cause problems for the next protest because if it goes through, then people are just going to say, oh, but you lot support terrorists. What are you going to reply to that? That's like, it just seems too much of an open goal. You can smell the, no, what do you call it?
Lavender?
Yeah, I love lavender. Yeah.
I prefer the smell of the chicken.
No, I'm vegetarian, aren't I?
Oh, what a shame.
I used to buy it.
It's like church in there.
No. I used to, I mean, years ago, but apparently it's not as special as it used to be.
Oh, it's good. I ain't had one for a while now, but it's good.
I'll tell you something, I'm surprised they didn't start off further in town because you're not going to stop the traffic there. It's only down there 5 minutes. Last time at least they did stop the traffic. You're doing that because, well, I presume they'll block it. Unless, that said, they haven't got the cars, so maybe they're not. But I'm imagining, yeah, you're right, they might not even walk on the road this time because they don't have the car. And there's a lot less. Yeah, don't you like, I love that smell. Do you? Yeah. I'm old-fashioned, you see. I love the smell of lavender. I don't know if I saved a bee last night. I bought some sugar because I'd run out, and I was walking home, I saw a bee, and it was just munching on the flowers, so I put some
little
sugar in it.
revival book things, can't you? That go
Probably.
like keyring.
I should
like
get one.
Like an emergency bee recovery.
You see, I never know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but
It's alright,
I put sugar down, so I'm hoping that was enough.
Sugar water they like.
Yeah.
My car's going with a cat treat because as I left the house, the cat wanted feeding, so I didn't want to go all the way back in, so I just grabbed it on the way out and said, right, you're getting fed outside.
Easy peasy.
A shitload of cat treats in the car.
Well, my mate's devastated because she went to Halfords and the dog walked it everywhere. Even though she said she'll never go back to Halfords again because, like, she falls out with everyone and she fell out with Halfords and says Halfords is the enemy, but she had no option, so she sold her soul and went there. And the dog whoops it everywhere. But I actually bought an umbrella because it was pouring down when I set off.
Why do you think I get caught?
Do you want to see a little gadget I got from China? I don't know if it'll work or not, but it's been bugging me every time it rains. There's only a couple of quid. Look.
Oh, is it? I've got one of these.
Yeah, I don't know if it's I mean, it might be just a novelty thing.
Yeah, I've got one of these. You just click it on, yeah.
Yeah.
It does work.
I thought it might. I mean, for £2 you can't go wrong, really.
I've had one on.
It'd be nice to have one for a GoPro, but I can't
on
see
top
where.
of these cameras with a plate on it, just to keep it immediately
Yeah.
off the front of your lens. You also can use them for sun.
Well, a lot of people just put plastic bags over, even the pros,
I've got one of them.
because you don't have to wear. But unless you're recording sound and video, you're not even bothered, are you? Yeah, I don't think I'll bother with Manchester unless it's. I'll have a look.
Well, I just messaged you. I don't know. Because I thought if the ball.
When did they announce it? The Manchester one? Are you sure you got the right day? I haven't seen them announce it. I'll have a look. Because are you sure you're not on about last week? They did it. They did one through Manchester. Were you there?
Yeah.
I can't remember. During the week where they set off from the park. You weren't, were you? When they did it from the park and walked into the unit.
No, I didn't want to send people to swear.
Yeah, the park one was okay. Apparently it was a different group. Because I said to one of the guys who organises it, I said your speaker's not very loud. Because there were more than this, but there weren't many enough, you'd have thought you'd have been able to hear it really well. And he says, I'm not bothered, it's not my protest. I thought, well, fair enough. But it was lousy. The guy walking on the protest had a louder mic. And I could not hear, and I'm not joking. See where that white car is there? That's where they were doing the speaking. And I was about here, and I couldn't hear it. And even if they just shouted, I think I could have heard them better.
Didn't show up on my radar.
I'll have to, right, I'll start texting you on Twitter when I see something.
Okay.
It wasn't special, but, I mean, you could have come with us if you want, save your fuel as well. Because, I mean, some of them you go to and you just...
Adam, to hold my stick and point it at
Oh,
my
you
back.
perv. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sexual.
Hold my stick, point it at my back, show people what I've got on my back.
See, everyone thinks he's part of them. He thinks he's been a counter-protester, but a lot of people, I think he's one of them. So,
That's my George Cross on the back of my jacket.
that's been done badly.
Oh, that's
And
why. I bet that
it's been done
that
badly,
protest that you went to, it was when we were all in London for the... What's it called?
Yeah, probably.
It was the football odds against
Oh,
Ray.
no, because that was a Saturday. This was midweek.
Oh, were it?
Yeah, well, I think it was last minute. I'll have a look. I mean, well, you didn't miss an out kicked off. They just walked from the park, which apparently they've done before. Oh, you know what's funny though? It was a pro-Palestinian, but it's more. What's the other country they're at war with? Like, is it begin with L?
What?
That new war that's
Who's
started.
it war?
Well, there's where Israel attacked that other country.
Iran?
That's it. Well, that was interesting because there was a bit of a hoo-ha on the protest because they didn't agree with each other. Some were supportive, some was against, and there was hoo-ha. And then somebody brought a pride flag. There was hoo-ha over that. So it was interesting. It wasn't your normal one. They were all sort of a bit... So when they got to the uni, they split up. They literally had an argument, fell out, and one group stood down, one group stood down. I didn't know who was on what side, but it was...
They always do say, have you seen Life of Brian?
Yeah, I think probably not fully. I've just seen clips.
There's the People's Republic of Judea and the Judean People's Republic.
Yeah. Well, I think on this it was some support of the government and some didn't. I wasn't sure.
Look at that. The holes.
Oh yeah, you know them American ones. They seem to go on forever. No, they do. They never break down. You know when they see them in the horror films.
Yeah.
Them old cars seem to. Although, I mean, I tell you what, I was watching last night, and I love them. The Charlie Chan movies from the 40s, and you look at the cars then, and everything's suddenly designed lovely and well. You know, the houses are amazing, and Oh, and it's all
Yeah,
lovely.
that's proper British engineering. There's proper British engineering. Oh, it's coming in.
Yeah, but they're
that-
expensive, aren't they, to
Yeah,
run?
I want them. That's British engineering for you. That's gorgeous. That 110.
I don't even know the difference. I'd get an ex-army one for the fun of it if I had the money. Well, if you had it, but it's if you're not if you're not doing loads of mileage, I mean, but the trouble is for you, that costs you a fortune to go to London and back, and you'd end up repairing it constantly. But if you're just going around,
It's simple though, so they're easy to repair.
yeah, but the parts seem expensive. God, I thought they were setting off at 5:30. Surely it's 5:30
I
now.
don't like the new ones, the new Defenders. Have you seen?
Oh, yeah, they're all electric, aren't they? I don't like all. No, but they're all gadgets, aren't
They're
they?
all gadgety. It just kind of takes away from the joy of a.
And to me, that means there's more things that can go wrong. I mean, I always
What
think.
I like about my car I drive from 2015, and it's just at the edge where all the physical technology got about as good as it can.
Yeah.
It's not like electric to fuck.
Which you don't need to worry about, and it's like mine's an old one. The only thing is, I used to have a 306, and I loved that, and that was the only reason I got rid of that was the back end went.
Yeah.
But the one I've got now is also an old car. But you know what's funny is I didn't realise it had a catalytic. Oh, that made I was a shock when they says you need a new exhaust. And I went, oh, fair enough, thinking 30 quid. And then my mechanic says I could have got you one for 40 quid or that. Cheers for telling me. I wonder what's going on. Oh, they're planning walking now.
It's like
Alright, I'm stood it. You see, you've got the nice smell of the lavender and the yucky smell of meat. You can't win. Oh, dear. We'll have a wander up there. Looks like they're setting off. Hang on, I'm ignoring everyone on here. Looks like they're marching.
Should be working pretty well today. There aren't that many people around.
Looks like they're setting off.
Doing it.
Teledyne, you can't hide.
Oops.
They're on their way. And the police are going to take them.
I wonder if they walk on the road or the path. That'll be interesting.
I think they should walk them off the path.
Oh, so they're staying on the path.
The Bradford Palestine Solidarity Campaign is very weak. It is the exceptionally weak.
There's the girl who fancies me.
And here's the You're in trouble. Hurry up the road, the road is blocked.
That's a bit rusty. Oh dear. Oh, they are walking on the road, but I mean, there's not many here today. I'm surprised. But then again, I mean, I didn't think there'd be as many as normal, but makes you wonder if people don't turn up because they don't want to be associated with Palestine action. Oh, they just can't. I mean, obviously it's midweek. The factory's only a few minutes away. I can't see the comments, by the way, because the sun's glaring into the screen. Oh. Didn't harm them, did it? Didn't harm them, did it?
Only because it's wearing a muzzle.
Oh, that's okay. So I didn't want anything to happen to the dog. So that's okay. Nearly there.
Palestine will be free.
Bit pointless covering her face. Seen it already. Still don't know if I've got a date with her. No, stopping people. Naughty, naughty. People are fed up. To be honest, I don't know why they can't let them round.
Just a young mate who wants to stick a sex toy up your arse.
Yeah.
He shouted at me, calling me a sex offender.
Oh, it's the only thing they can do, isn't it? Yeah, just to show you. We're not far away now. Can't remember which turn off it is. If we see a little van selling sandwiches and stuff, we're there because we walked past him earlier. She's probably angry because she knows she got me loads of views. Must be annoying for her. The thing is, she's only doing it for him now. Little tip, just stay silent. Don't start abusing people filming, because you just end up looking a fool. Especially when he's probably got more followers than they have anyway. Let's see. But no, it's only abusing the working classes again. Oh look, two middle class photographers. Are they getting abused? Oh no, funnily enough they don't. They just see two lads who are working class. And how's that going to gain support? I mean, you know, if I'm being suspicious, I always think some of these people are plants to turn people off from the Palestine movement, but you know, why would you act like that if not? Oh dear. Oh, we're there now. I don't think we are. God, there's no one here, is there? Oh, look, he's stopping them. I mean, they should let them pass. Oh, look, now they're in a mess. Oh, here we go, what's going to happen here? I mean, some of these people might be on the way to hospital and all sorts. They're now stuck. Now everyone's in a mess now, so that's good, isn't it? That's it. Oh yeah, she's filming you. Oh, you're one of us now. She's just been filming you as in intimidation.
This person.
But you can understand. I'd be fed up. They've been photographing you, so you're as the enemy now. The woman who's been photographing us to intimidate us or calling us names, she just photographed you. So you're now one of the enemy. Welcome to being right wing with everyone else. Oh, it's not in it.
I'm now distracted by someone thinking the entire rules of the road only apply to everyone.
To be fair, if you're being queuing,
People can't get here.
won't be long, they'll be there soon, at least. I know. Not exactly gaining people's support, is it?
What do you think of this, guys? What do you think of this?
Not further, they're just going to Teledyne. You know, the factory. I know, they don't care. Yep. Hang on, let me see. Excuse me, can't you let her pass? She's off to a funeral. Just arrange it. She's going to a funeral. Come on, system, there's no one coming. It's safe, no one's coming. She's off to a funeral. Sort it out for her. Come on, it's not fair. She's freaking out. I'm sure you can stop the traffic for a second.
Putting people's lives at risk.
Yeah, but you could just stop one of the cars. All right, fair enough. I tried. I don't say it's putting hundreds of lives at risk, but... Can you have a word just let this woman pass? She's off to a funeral and she's disabled. It's not a good look. Just ask him to stand on the path. Not bad. It's up to you. There you go. That's good people, kind people for you. I tried for you folks. It would have taken them a second just to stand on the path. Look at her. She's freaking out. She's off to a funeral, for goodness sakes. I've asked, they're not nice people, they don't care about others. I've told them they don't care, they're not good people, they pretend to be. They couldn't care less about real people. They want to be seen for social media, that's all it's about. You're nearly there at least. I think that pub there, they turn right. You've only got a few minutes. Just give it a few minutes. I know. I've told them. I've asked. I've told them. I've asked. This is the result, folks. I hope you can see that. This is what these people like. Don't care. But you can see for yourself the humanity. They can care less. I've told them, love. I know. They don't care about real people. They only care about looking good on social media. They could go on the path for a minute. That's what I said to them. I said go on the path. But I don't see why they can't. You haven't got long to go. I think they're crossing over now. Maybe, I don't know. I can't work out how far it is. Shame on them. Now, at least I suppose she's not at the back of the queue, but...
All the bloodshed in your name! All the bloodshed in your name! Fight! Resist! For God and raise your fist! Fight! Resist!
I mean, they could let her go now. There's no cars. Can't you let the woman go? Seriously, there's no cars there. She's crying her eyes out. It's her best friend's funeral. Shall I stand in front of the cars? I'll do it.
No, you shouldn't.
Why? I'd rather be arrested for this woman's sakes. I mean, it's not exactly a motorway, is it?
From the river to the sea!
No, it's heartbreaking. I mean, she's disabled, even if she wasn't. But I mean, it makes it worse. Jesus. When it comes to humanity, it shows you they're not into it. She's crying her eyes out. It's sick. She's crying her eyes out, and she's disabled. Why they can't stand on the path for 30 seconds, no idea. I can't even stand there, it's too upsetting. And I said to them, can't you do it? Nah, we're not. They claim to be left-wing, they just proved it. They're disgusting. That bloke there was more interested in social media likes than being left-wing. Nah, he's lost credibility. At least you can see it. There's a woman back there crying her eyes out who's disabled who wants to go to a funeral. They could let her pass. I think we're coming up to it now. But I mean, she's probably missed her best friend's funeral. I mean, you know. Oh, I have to walk up here. I'm so annoyed with them. These aren't good people. You know, if you want to claim some goodness, then act like goodness. I'm not sure if this. I can't remember how far it is. Why they can't let her pass? How ridiculous! I'm tempted to just stand in front of the road and block it. You know, let the police arrest me for one. I mean, look, there's red lights there. Sure, they can let her around there. But I think we're here now. This is it. And I'll tell her.
We want justice, you say now! Stop harming Israel 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 now!
It's a nice moped. here, it's run out of fuel. Nice moped. They turn right here, that's it. This is it, so don't panic. At least you can get off in a second. 30 seconds you can go. I have tried, but I was going to stand in front of the cars. I don't see why I couldn't. Oh, I never thought that's what it's doing, clever. I thought it just run out of fuel, but I never thought. Go around, clever. That's why scooters are quite handy, and small motorbikes you can just jump on and off. You know, people might say even with a 50cc, in many ways you can get around quicker because you can just do that. There it goes, it's starting it up. Clever. I actually just started running out of fuel. Now we're going down to the factory. We might have problems filming, but we'll see. Alright, at least you can go. Yeah, that was it. Push the thing through. Get a moped, folks. Hopefully she can go. Good luck. Hope you make it. Hopefully it shan't be delayed too much. Not nice, is it? I mean, you got to remember, a lot of these people might be collecting the kids from school and all sorts. They might be going to hospital. Do you think they're now pro-Palestinian supporters? Look at them all these people. I mean, what time is it? I mean, it's coming up to time when people are collecting the kids. I mean, that's what amazes me. You have to have some sort of, you know, even if you're pro-Palestinian support, why would you do that? Look at them all these people, you just wound up. Well done. I mean, what's the idea I mean, the whole point of protest is you're supposed to get the public on your side. But, you know, just about ego for most of social media likes. Let's see if anything happens. It's probably coming to the end because last time they did a couple of speeches and everyone left. They might whinge at him for filming, but we have had this confirmed last time. It was okay. And by the way, have you noticed what I point out? These are echo protests. All they're doing is talking to themselves. Can you see any public standing, watching, listening? Not a single one. So they're moaning at us for filming, but even if one person watches this video, that's one more person than they're actually watching the protest. So now we're wasting all the police time and stuff, so, you know, my expense for nothing, just for people who probably don't really support Palestine or Gaza, just want an ego trip. And we'll see. Normally they go to the left where Howden's is, but they don't look like they are today. That's what I thought they would have done, gone to the left. Last few protests, that's what they do. So this could be just speeches. I'm not sure if they did speeches up there. I actually thought they'd closed the place down, but I suppose you got to keep it open. There's more police here than last time, which is interesting, for fewer people. Last time there was only one police car or something at Quiet Week. Actually, it's already quite there. Notice how most of them are white middle class. In fact, a few people said it on the way down here. People said 90% are always white middle class these days, and they are. It's people of a certain age, doesn't matter what day it is. I know it's midweek, but
Teledyne has got to fall, brick by brick, wall by wall.
so a quick walk around.
Brick, wall by wall. Teledyne has got to fall. You've got to. No, we haven't got to make a final announcement to make. Teledyne has an injunction which means you cannot take photographs of it, so for your own protection, don't take photographs.
That's why we're aiming the wrong way. Oh look, they're supporting Palestinian action. Well done. The question is now is what they're going to do, just do speeches or go. Last time they didn't stay long.
Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river
Yeah,
to
no.
the sea!
I mean, do you know how many of them support this? I doubt if most of them are just there just because they want to look good.
To the river!
But we saw it, didn't we? Think about that woman who was disabled, so there was more coming down. You know, that bloke there demonstrated, didn't care. He could have had a word with him and said, just on the path, be a decent bloke. Nah. He panicked, he thought, oh, I might not look good on social media. That's all they care about. I mean, this is absolutely pointless, but hey ho, keeps them happy. Look. I mean, it's like they've done that in like crime still pictures, isn't it? I mean, it's almost look ridiculous when you have something so feeble like that, children made.
You can't hide. We charge you with genocide. Teledyne, you can't hide. We charge you with genocide.
interesting though on that side today.
Teledyne, Teledyne, shame, shame. All the crimes are in your name.
Can I sit on here?
Teledyne, Teledyne, shame.
Oh my, is that sign in the way? I just say.
Teledyne, Teledyne, shame, shame. All the crimes are in your name. Teledyne, Teledyne, shame, shame. All the crimes are in your name.
Get up here. I'll stay under shade. Nice help if anything happens.
Just a few words from me, I'm afraid. My name's Rob Hogan, I'm one of the officers.
They don't even take it seriously, do they? It's all a joke. There you go, a joke. Oh, we'll have a giggle.
Okay, who told you?
Oh, it's nice, isn't it, to have a little kiddie's day out.
Huge thanks to everybody here for turning out in such numbers, that's brilliant, and also for the discipline of staying on the pavement since you reached Acorn Park. The reason for this is that Teledyne sought to bring its bits to themselves an injunction, which means that if we march in the road and in any way obstruct any traffic going in and out of Teledyne, then we'll be in contempt of court, and that's an imprisonable offence. So we're just leaving it. So we're just leaving it to the police to blockade instead, and they very kindly agreed to do that. Teledyne, as you know, continues to supply arms to the Israeli occupation force, which are being used in Gaza, and also increasingly in the West Bank. The government, which has begun to make some complaint about the behaviour of the Israelis after 19 months of genocide, or 20 months of genocide, has revoked a couple of arms licenses, but not the ones that Teledyne exercise. It really is outrageous. Hypocrisy. Wes Streeting, attacking our villain yesterday, said, oh, what about the villages that the settlers are burning down in the West Bank? And what about what's going on in Gaza? Well, what about it? And what are you doing about it? Keir Starmer, David Lammy, Wes Streeting and the rest of them. The answer is nothing. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here, to keep up the pressure. And we're going to carry on carrying on until Palestine is free. So thank you very much.
Hi everyone. I just wanted to say as well that I know I keep putting these poems, but they're actually in the book now. So you can get it on Amazon, and it is called "No Peace Dove on the Olive Tree." So if you like QR code, but anyway, this is one of the poems from that book. Israel has silenced their voices, but they have only made us louder. They have built a 30-foot-high apartheid wall that only made us stand tall. They murder the press, drag their names through the mud, but we still hear their stories because they write them in blood. They murder the babies who have never even been kissed. But the test of this loss strengthens their determination to exist. The Palestinians have an unbelievable, unwavering faith, another level of belief. With no doubts, they thank and praise and thank Allah in their deepest, darkest grief. And the Zionists continue to murder the medics, so the injured have no help to heal. They show the world their cruel, cold-blooded brutality is sickening and unreal. Now Human Rights Watch, Doctors Without Borders, Amnesty International have proof all recorded of crimes against humanity of the evilest degree, all because the Palestinian people want to be free. They have systematically bombed hospitals and schools, disregarded international law, broken every rule and proved every ruler a fool. We thought the world would have to help when Palestine would call, but kings, prime ministers and presidents have shown they've got no balls. They talk the talk, shake their heads and say there's nothing they can do, but how deadly is their silence and their disregard for what is true. They can't shed a tear when tear gas bombs fall from the sky. White phosphorus burns children as Israel cuts off their medical supply. The leaders of the world just watch and all their cries ignore. They may not be sending their military help, but it's their silence that hurts us more. Their silence, louder than an orphan child screaming why. Their silence, louder than the bombs that fall from the sky. They have forced them to live in poverty while settlers take their beautiful homes, change the names of their towns, cities, roads, creating Jewish-only zones, stolen their orange, date and olive trees, their hummus, their food and their honeybees. They have taken their human rights away. But we see what they do, and we know how to pray, and we know how to protest, and we know how to boycott, and we know how to demonstrate, and we're not going to stop. We're just going to escalate, because we know what we permit, we promote. So crooked politicians won't get our vote. Those who don't ask for a ceasefire, how crazy is that? Turn away while children starve and just watch their wallets getting fat. Watch why Israel denied, oppressed, silenced, suppressed, tortured, imprisoned. They have stolen and lied, then in self-pity cried, feel sorry for us, we have to defend. But you've no need to defend if your bloody, racist, murdering occupation came to an end. They have proven their trigger happy and crazy. Soldiers or settlers are fine killing babies. Children throwing stones who tried to resist. They're calling them terrorists. Then they put those kids for years in prison.
That's how it happened in Castleford, wasn't it?
And those bastards who are like babies,
the whole thing was pretty much over.
Oh no, it was halfway through. It was quiet until I was fine. Then Michael turns up, he was out Yorkshire. And 10 minutes later, suddenly the ones from didn't know us suddenly kicked off and started going for him. Now, instead of them saying, "Oh, we know who they are," and of course it just sorted everything out, they sacrificed them. I mean, horrible to say, but they're not kind people. If they were kind, they'd have just turned around and says, "Yeah, I know." Well, for us it was hysterical. I know. For them it wasn't though. Look at them at the back, glaring at us. Sodom. They made a disabled woman cry, so Sodom, horrible people. Remember all these people may upset that disabled woman. I mean, that's how sick they are. You know, I bet they're the same people.
woman.
It was awful.
Went to a funeral. Missed her best friend's funeral. They had her in tears.
But, sorry, brief. Have your attention.
Yeah.
I was very remiss of
And
me
this is
to forget to mention all the different places that people have come from to be here today. And I'm just going to mention a few, and I'm sure it's not exhaustive. But there are people here from Sheffield, from Wakefield, from Leeds, from Bentham, which I believe is the other side of
Never heard of
Settle,
it.
the Three Peaks, from Woolston, from Howard, and of course from Bradford and Saltaire. And Hebden Bridge, how could I forget? And Batley, sorry, the list goes on. One other thing very quickly. Our next march, organised by Bradford Friends of Palestine, is going to be in Keighley on the 19th of July. So for all those from Keighley or the neighbouring area, but everybody else as well, very welcome. 19th of July, assembling at 1 o'clock in a lovely park and then marching around the town. Thanks again to everybody, you've been fantastic.
Free! Shut down! Shut down! Free! Shut down! Free! Shut down! Free! Shut down!
She's coming late. Looks like it's finished. Sure, the factory's going to close down now.
Sorry, it's me again. So it's 1:30. This is normally the time that we call it a day. So obviously people can stay if they wish, but the rest of us will probably go to the top, and we're going to hold out some placards for, because there's not much traffic down here, as you can see. We're going to hold out some placards and put the flags up on the Otley Road for drivers to support us, hopefully. Okay, so that's it. Thank you very much, everybody.
walk up. Let them go before we go. I'm going before they've gone.
Sign says, but Amazon provides a free copy of mine now. That's not a good thing to say, Sterling. Look, I was totally uncontextual. Was it the book of the poems?
I think that, yeah.
That the lady was reading from. And you get a free copy of Mein Kampf if you order it from Amazon.de. And here they are, they have to have somebody turning up with a car so that all of their equipment didn't have to be walked all the way back.
Looks like they're blocking the road. I thought they weren't allowed to. Aren't they on the road? I thought they just said they weren't allowed to be.
No idea.
Oh no, it's for path, isn't it? A couple of them on the road.
But the time for LARPing is over. They can all get back to their humdrum lives now.
I better not film down there. They said there was a protest in Manchester, but you can't find anything about it. It's late tonight. I don't think I'll be going.
You're in the way of a really good picture, but you genuinely haven't seen what was behind it. So it's like kind of going around this. It's still got a shot on it. Well, like I say, you genuinely weren't aware that there was second shot.
Is libel or slander a criminal offence or a civil one?
Say that again.
Libel and slander, is it civil
Civil.
or criminal?
Civil. I mean, it could be criminal, I guess, if it's serious enough. As in, if I called you the P word,
Well, if
and
somebody calls me a sex offender,
that could be, it could be tantamount to causing whatever. I mean, you could argue if they're trying to start a riot and get you killed, yeah, that would be where it becomes.
I could claim I feel anxious.
Yeah, I
harassed.
think you can.
And
No, because
what are the other words that I need
no,
to use?
Charlie Veitch has had people arrested, I think, because they've called him they've confirmed it that if you call it, it's something. You'd have to watch his vids for the technical stuff, but it is on his vids. He has had. He said, if you call people something like that, it crosses the line into something more serious.
Well, I'm going to get a bacon butty and a sausage sandwich.
Well, I'm vegetarian, so.
Is he shutting soon? He said he'd be open, but it's 2 o'clock. I got 20 minutes.
We'll keep it going just in case. I think they're just going to stand there. What's that? Now the reality is most people can't see him from the road, so I mean it's just tokenism, isn't it? But you know, they've lost it to me. I can't respect these for what they did to that woman. Absolutely disgusting. Shame on them. And look, some are cosplaying at being Hamas. Milo, are you off to Manchester? No, I can't be asked. I'll see you in a week. Do you know if that road's a dead end?
Do I know if it's a dead end?
Yeah.
I don't think it is. No, I can cut through up to
Good.
Bailden.
I'll go that way then. It's just, I don't want them seeing me. Just in case, you never know. They do follow you. Really. That's alright. Just in case. It's just the road I've got further down. I can walk up there. Oh, I don't know any of these places though. Where's Marlow? Is it still down there? Hang on, let me just not exactly. Let's have a stand here. So we can have a look. The road works by the looks of things. Let's walk for a minute. Saying low back. God, I'm being embarrassed what you did to that woman. I tell you. Just see what he's up to. Did it make you feel good making that disabled woman cry? She was in tears, but of course, you know, you're not left wing, are you? Was it a turn on for you? Why didn't you just stand on the pavement? I mean, that was the sickest thing I've ever seen, the cruelest, most evil thing I've ever seen a human do. You really are disgusting individuals, aren't you? What an evil monster. But hey, goes online, people can see you're a horrible, nasty little man. I am really disgusted by what you did. If it were me, I wouldn't want to live after that. That's disgusting. But then again, I'm left-wing, you're not. You're just a horrible man who just wants to do this for social media. You disgusting man. And I hope and people have seen this. There's thousands of people seen what you did to that disabled woman. She was crying her eyes out, in tears. You're a gutless man. Gutless. Don't stand here and pretend. Look at this. You're a disgrace. You don't stand for anything. It's just about social media likes. People can see you for what you are. Vile. What a disgusting man. All these people, shame on them. All these people, shame on them.
Well, I fancy a bacon sandwich, and the guy is closing at 2 o'clock.
You better go now, but still.
Might as well go and grab one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to end this live stream here now.
I'm keeping it live a few minutes before we go, but
If I come back with my bacon sandwich, I can eat it in front of them.
I'm vegetarian. Yeah, they're probably not vegetarian. It's only me you'll be doing it to. Although one or two are
I
Muslim,
wish
but
it was a McDonald's, though.
yeah, but you got to remember I'm probably the only vegetarian here.
And I'll happily annoy Adam because
Yeah.
he's vegetarian.
Can't be vegan.
Right, I am going to. You will have seen from my thumbnail.
What a nasty man. Jesus. You, aren't you embarrassed? Dirty, disgusting man. Yeah, you're a disgrace. Horrible, nasty man. Anyway, prefers to upset disabled people. I mean, can you imagine what sort of person goes around deliberately upsetting a disabled woman? It's beyond me. But they don't care. Absolutely shameful. Oh yeah, well, I'll wait here. I'm really angry actually. Disgusting. They're phoning us up, people. He knows he did wrong, he knows he's a coward. Or maybe he doesn't. Standing there pretending he cares. What a ridiculous man. And all the others, all they had to do was stand on the pavement and let her pass. Nah, more fun upsetting. I think they got pleasure out of it. I think, I mean, did you see him grinning? It looked to me as if he was grinning. I think they did it on purpose. By the way, this is just traffic works. It's a dreadful road to come down here. Try and avoid this place. It's always a bad road. Seriously is. Never come down here, it's a nightmare. There's another way through, but that's just as bad. It's all speed cameras, you can't win. Hey. No, of course he doesn't care. You know, he just wants to look good for social media, and this is why, you know. If you look at this, how many people here do you actually believe are pro-Palestinian supporters? There might be 2 or 3. The rest are doing it because they want to look good on social media. They want to pretend they're good people, but you know, when you're stopping a disabled woman getting past and she's crying, you don't look good to anyone. Oh look, they're all quitting already. Can you see the? See, this is what entertains me. They stand here for 5 minutes and then they quit. Look at them all disappearing. They haven't been there more than 5 minutes. Pointless, isn't it? Oh look, more going. You know, that lot's to your left, they just chat themselves. It shows you're not real supporters. They've done their little bit. They've taken pictures for Instagram and they've done their bit. Look, most of them are now gone. Oh, we've done our little bit. Not interested. That's the whole point. I notice this every time. They quit quickly. I mean, it's like them students who just, you know, they claimed they were camping out. By the way, they weren't, because they told me that there was only ever 2 or 3 people in the tents. The rest used to go home. It was all fake. That's on camera, by the way, so they've admitted that. And then as soon as it was the summer holidays, they cleared off. And they've never said, they claim they were going to come back. Nah. You know, I support people's right to protest. And, you know, I give people the voice here. This is the thing. You can hear, I try not to speak out. People moan because they want me to do commentary. But when they're speaking, I want people to hear because it's only fair. That's the fairness of it all. But when they, you know, when they behave badly, I point it out. I'm not going to support people doing that. I mean, I'm absolutely generally disgusted by that. I was upset for so much. I mean, you know, seeing a disabled woman who seemed quite elderly crying like that is heartbreaking. And I honestly don't understand how none of these just didn't like. I thought they would have done. I thought normal people would have done. They didn't care, it was all a game to them. Absolutely shameful. Oh look, they're quitting already. The car's parked down there. They're probably all coming fancy cars. In fact, that car that came in was a bit fancy. You know what I mean? They're not exactly what you'd imagine left wing to be. In fact, they're not really, are they? I mean, I keep pointing it out. I don't see any of this lot as left wing. More quitters. See, this is the embarrassment from. Right, just see, they've only been there 5 minutes and look how many have just gone. I mean, they're going. I don't think they've been stood more than 5 minutes. Look, they've done 5 minutes. That's enough. You know, oh, I've done but more going. I've done my little bit for social media, which is all it's about. I've got to go. There's more important things in my life. I'm not that interested. See, if you was interested, you'd stay here all day. I mean, I've gone on as a support on animal rights protests. They stay all day. You see the dedication. I've been on animal rights and I've been on environmental protests. You see the dedication. I mean, the environmental ones are great. The proper ones all come on bikes. They're real hippies. The fakes just turn up in cars. I bet he's staying there because he knows he's made himself look foolish. I don't care. Horrible man. Oh God, they've all gone. Seriously, this is ridiculous. I can't believe they've all gone. Honestly, oh no, I tell a lie. There's two over there. No, one person over there. One person dedicated. Oh, there's three now. No, tell a lie, there's three. Oh, they've gone. Oh, they're going as well now. Let's see. Oh, there. Look at them horrible little people. Let's see where they go to. You know, they've quit. They're probably off to beat up an old woman. There's an old people's home down there. You can beat the hell out of them. That's your thing. And I think there's a disabled centre. You can go in and beat up all the disabled people and get kicks from it like you enjoy. There's a lot of disabled people around it. Go in the main centre. You can upset disabled people. You can see them cry. That's what you did with that woman. Yeah, that's right. Go on, little nasty people. I don't care. I can't stand what they did. Let's just watch them. Look at them. Vile. What they did to that woman was disgusting. And I hope everyone sees this. And I hope it's clipped like mad. I hope it goes to millions of views. And them two will be exposed, especially him, because he had the opportunity to stand on the pavement and let that disabled woman pass. Not exactly a big thing, but no, he was grinning. And I bet these people pretend they stick up for people for pip and stuff. Fakes. None of these people are left wing. No one even slightly left wing would have done what them two, that group did. None. Shame on them. Shame. Walk of shame. And look how quickly they quit. They're not even dedicated enough to stand there. They got little social media views and that's it. Hey ho. Ooh, bet they've got a car. Oh, a nice middle class car. You two getting off. I can't believe they quit already.
Where are you going?
I'm fuming. I asked them to stand on the pavement and they were grinning. So that woman should not. She was crying her eyes out. Did you see her?
What?
Right, that woman, I don't know if you
in
weren't
the
there.
car.
She was
She was
disabled.
screaming. I know she was screaming.
Yeah, she was disabled severely. You'd have thought, and I said to him, stand on the pavement 30 seconds.
But I didn't hear it at the front, you know. At
No,
the front of
you
the
were
match.
at the front there, and
No,
I
but
said to
I didn't
him,
hear anyone say
no, I went up to them and I says, can you organise it just for 30 seconds? Then she can go. She is stressed out. I mean, she was literally having a breakdown.
it probably needs what Youth Demand have got with the fucking. They do that and everyone gets out the road.
Yeah,
for
that's
something.
all they had to do. I could understand if there was a lot of them, but today there were so few, they could have just gone, yeah, and they'd have looked good. But instead,
To be honest, I don't think any of the front knew what was going on
no,
at the back.
but that's why I said to them purposely on the back, I said just start, because they look like organisers, and he just panicked, and I could see what it was. He thought, I might not look good on social media if I do this. Well, sod 'em. I was fuming, yeah. Anyway, at least the weather's come out. I'm supposed to, I don't know if my mate wants me to go meet her. Yeah, she know why. I've got to go. I don't know. I told her I'll meet her tomorrow, and I can't do it tomorrow. I said, I'm here. Oh, I thought it was cancelled because there was an event cancelled. Did you say at that pub? There was a film or something that was showing.
It somewhere else.
Yeah.
Didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, sodder. But then again, I thought, strange to hold it in a pub because most of the Muslims won't go. That's what I thought was a bit odd. I thought you'd have gone somewhere, a cafe or somewhere. I wouldn't have thought you'd have held it in a pub, but hey ho.
Right, well, we're getting.
He's bought a burger to thinking he's going to wind up. I says, the only one who's vegetarian's me. I know, they've all gone.
Have you got it from that little?
Yeah, it closes now. So if you wanted anything, it's
Mandy,
shut.
You get that burger from that little cafe thing?
Yeah, it was closed.
Because every time I come to a protest here, I look at that and I think, is it worth it?
I've never seen him
How
before.
much is it?
This was 360, but he gave me it for free.
Yeah, because he advertised him. That's why you should get a camera. A video camera, you get
That's
freebies.
not bad, is it?
No, well, you
Then
should
I
get a
insisted
camera.
on paying.
Yeah. That's
Uh,
it's not a bad price though.
I
That.
insisted on paying.
It's not a bad price.
Well, it's a big one.
This
It's
is.
a fairly beefy burger.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, it's not a burger. It's Canadian steak,
Ugh.
egg, and cheese.
Ugh. I suppose I could do.
Tasty.
Ugh.
I always want a bacon sarnie, mate.
Ugh.
I have an absolute insatiable.
Ugh. You're not very left wing, are you? I'm the most left wing one because I'm the vegetarian. I don't think half them are. Ugh. I'll be doing some vegan reviews actually. That's the only thing I can. Are you going down there?
Yeah.
Oh no, you've done that. I'll see you later.
See you later.
All right. Bye. At least the weather's nice. Yeah. Right. We'll leave it there, folks. I was wondering. Hang on. Are you going down there? Hang on. I'll just turn this off. All right. We'll leave it there. Oops. 3, 2, 1. 1 sec.